finally, I, Professor Herschel Dick Layton, make the transition to 3D in Professor Layton and the Miracle Mask.
Exactly, Professor. Glad to see you made the jump.
Yes. Okay. Now
Now
I hope
to pull it off as good as I did.
In a launch title, nonetheless.
Okay, Luke. Let's hope that our motion capture budget went to good use.
I agree. We have to be as good as Ace Attorney at that.
The thing is, okay, this was actually a launch title for the 3DS in Japan. For those that don't know.
Came out the same year as Dr. Lautrec.
And it kind of does show because the models are not the best quality, but fortunately they got better in the crossover and especially in Azran Legacy. In Azran Legacy, the animations and the overall, they did a smart thing in Azran Legacy, and they only included one motion captured scene in that game. Because they realized that maybe they were a little over their heads with you know, with the what. Wait,
hold on.
Well, as you said yourself, this was a launch title, so it's understandable that the models and other things might be a little iffy.
And honestly, if you ask me, it's still a damn hell of a lot better than fucking Dr. Lautrec, because the models in Dr. Lautrec look like fucking PS1 models.
Well, yeah, on that, but yeah, boy, Pedro, you telling me that the majority of the stuff in this game is motion captured?
Some of them, yeah. Anyway, I love this main theme.
Well, I agree. It's very good. And I see Pedro's following in my footsteps of showing off the main theme in the menu.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Remember, Pedro, I'm saving my recording of London Life till after Lost Future, since London Life has characters from Lost Future.
By all means.
This is a work of fiction. The characters, groups, and events portrayed within are in no way intended to resemble those of the real world.
Professor! Oh my god, Professor! You have the same thing written from school days.
Oh, fuck.
So yeah, first change we notice. From now on, not only will the cutscenes no longer be compressed because of the DS's limitation cartridges, now we have the cutscenes in the actual top screen, with the bottom screen being used for subtitles.
On 3DS.
Oh, I miss the old days of having the cutscenes on the bottom screens. It was so delightfully unorthodox. Most unorthodox!
Okay, Jova. Okay, but first of all, let's read the mysteries.
Prosperous Monte is famous for growing from a single humble inn into a large and wealthy city in the space of just 18 years. How could such a city develop so fast?
Monte is a huge city, which Henry Lador, shut up, built from nothing in a mere 18 years. That's quite an accomplishment.
I agree. So that's going to be one of the mysteries we'll be solving throughout this game.
You agree Jova says shut up? Okay,
Sure?
Luke, let's see our fancy 3D models.
Okay. Prologue, the Carnival of Monte d'Or.
Luke, are you ready to see our 3D models?
Of course, Professor!
Alright, let's see. Hopefully I look as dashing. Ah!
There's so much to look at here, Professor.
I know, just look at you! Ah! Professor, what did they do to you?
Level 5, what in the name of House Elf shit did you do to my fucking shit?
Professor! Oh, you're fat! It's planet!
Professor Herschel Leno.
It's like when Eggman made the transition and all his fat went to his thighs.
You lazy imbeciles!
Look at the space,
The
Professor!
budget went to the music and the writers.
Being fun bear and cool, I get the first line!
Fuck you. A place to forget the worries of everyday life. Anything is possible in the city of miracles, or so they say.
Also, Professor, are you getting shorter or am I just getting taller?
You're getting older, Luke.
Yep.
I just don't see how bad things could be happening here. Everyone looks so cheerful.
That's one interesting thing, because they actually do make the transition when it comes to Luke's eventual costume that he has in the original trilogy, because if I remember in Last Spectre and Eternal Diva he had only that white shirt.
Angela's just drunk.
Yeah, Angela will be the Laura Bailey. That's right. That's right, Shiroy. Laura Bailey and Troy Baker debut in the Layton series.
Yeah, you said you actually didn't know that.
Actually, they're not a couple. Actually, they're not a couple. They were supposed to be a couple at some point, but then something happened. Remember, Jova? Troy Baker is Alphonse Dalston, not Henry.
No. I was talking about the characters. Not
Let's
them.
find ourselves with some new methods. We don't want to grow
complacent. No, but that's the thing, Jova. That's what I'm saying. Sorry, Dwebs. But that's the thing, Jova. Again, Troy Baker's playing the fat guy, you know, Alphonse Dawson.
Yeah, Alphonse.
Anyway,
Oh, I thought you said before that they
Okay,
would.
now let
they
me
did
explain
play a
the new
couple.
gaming
You
mechanics.
just didn't know that one of them was Laura
You can
Bailey or
touch
Troy
the
Baker. I
magnifying
couldn't
glass
remember
in
which
the corner
one.
of the touchscreen.
Yeah.
For
let's let the
investigation.
professor explain this to us, please.
Okay.
Yes,
Sure, I
shut up.
said. But yeah, we'll go back to that later.
In this mode, the magnifying glass will appear on the top screen, like so.
So yeah, from now on, investigating will be pretty much just like a point-and-click adventure game.
Hey, Ace Attorney will be calling to sue.
Shut up. You can move it around by sliding the stylus on the touchscreen, but remember, we don't have a big budget as you do. You'll notice that when you move the magnifying glass over certain areas, it turns orange, like my temper right now because of the awful models. This means you can interact with the environment in some way. Just touch the touchscreen to investigate.
Considering it's a launch game, I think it's fine.
I don't give a shit.
This is
do
Dick
anything
Layton you're
fancy.
talking to, Pedro.
A
It
brief
doesn't
touch
matter
on the
to
screen
him.
should do the trick. Are you following so far, dummy?
Damn, Professor.
Whoever the dummy is. I think so. Just slide the stylus on the touchscreen to look around and give it a good tap to investigate. Ah, hello, dummy. You sure come in handy.
Precisely. Well then, I'll let you get on with it. Be sure to check anything that looks out of the ordinary.
Oh, someday we really need to educate Pedro on our SpongeBob jokes so he can get all the references we make.
Sure,
Miss
please mute.
Shiori, if you would mute, please.
No problem.
Okay. Oh dear.
Help!
Aha.
Elite Beat agents cannot quite hear over there, I'm afraid.
What's up? I mean, the fan isn't really doing anything.
I know it's.
Yeah.
We could hear some noise coming from
so
you.
it is Skype. So it is
Oh.
Skype doing it, I was
It could
right.
be Skype then, because the fan isn't actually making any noise right now.
I'd have to say no. Let's get him down,
Ah.
shall we?
Let's
You
get
can
that.
worry about your technical problems later.
I agree.
You're so funny.
Are you alright, sir? It doesn't look very comfortable up there.
How is he not in space right about now?
Because of the atmosphere and the stratosphere, Professor, in which case the rise of
Shut up.
pressure was what you asked.
Because then again, I meant to be tying up balloons for the carnival, but I've got and tied myself up instead.
How he turned himself up into an expert not like that is beyond me.
If the ringmaster catches me like this, it would be pretty, even with all my lovely balloons. Oh, I've bungled my last.
Stop.
Oh my
saying
god, the very
bungle.
big
It's
circus
not
is
funny.
over.
Get here and get me out of this tangle, will you? Being tied up in all this black string makes me look like a zebra.
Oh my god, Professor, the very big circus is in town.
Actually, this circus is quite different, but yeah.
I banned them.
Bungles balloons. Okay. Would you...
This clumsy clown has got caught up in his balloon strings. Give Luke and Layton a hand in untangling the strings. Beat yourself. Touch any of the orange points on the touchscreen to swap around the strings to the left and right at that point. Keep at it until you can free the poor clown. It's possible to untangle all 4 strings in as few as 3 moves.
Simple, right?
Yes.
I mean,
Right.
imagine if someone accidentally failed on, first
Yes,
puzzle.
the clown, let's just say his juggling days will be over.
Okay.
Yeah.
So on the touch screen, you can click on... As you swap panels, the strings will gradually untangle, or become even more entangled. Your goal is to straighten out all 4 strings. Basically, this is the kind of mess I have to go with every time I pull out my MP3 headphones from my bag, so...
I have no idea. It's like, I sometimes don't understand. How does it get tangled so easily, yet is so stubborn in getting untangled?
Level 5, where's my nose? And why does my hand look all wrong?
Your nose is currently in the crossover, Professor.
They couldn't really. They were so cheap they couldn't afford to just draw on a nose.
Well, like you said, Professor, lesser budget.
Fuck level 5.
Are you typing
To be
something
fair,
to...
Professor,
Okay.
part of the reason my games have a bigger budget than yours is because your salary constantly takes away from the budget.
Sure, I'm mute.
That's just your truck.
Really, sir, there's no need for thanks.
Anything?
Well, yeah, it's fine now. It's
Sad.
weird. I'll just let
It's
you enjoy the
Skype,
carnival.
Pedro.
It's as good as any gift.
Okay, ooh, anime scene.
Ooh.
I was promised Lincoln Park. Again, I was let down.
What is it with you and Linkin Park?
And cue title.
I like Lincoln Park. Sue me.
Sure, I mute.
Shiwari, maybe you should actually consider buying a microphone.
Honestly, guys, I don't think
Hold on, guys. Shit is about to go down.
I'll stay muted while shit's going down.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Although you sounded fine that time, I think we've established it's definitely Skype doing the issue. Anywho, it looks like trouble's up.
It's who? Oh shit. Why is the band still playing?
Stone. Now this is the score. Oh, that's right. I forgot another big jump thing. The score is entirely performed by the Layton Grand Caravan Orchestra. That's full orchestrated soundtrack. Awesome, right?
Thanks, Professor! Ow! Thanks, Professor. That's like the umpteenth time you saved me.
My back!
You help keep me alive every day with that back.
Ooh. What exquisite works of art.
What on earth is going on here?
Well,
when did we turn into... Never mind.
Hey, I'm trying to escape here. Get out of the way, will you?
What a British-sounding clown.
Try to remain calm. Calm? Are you blind? Those people have been turned to stone.
Well, that happened, didn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Medusa.
Very good question, Luke.
We know it's not a witch this time.
Look up there.
Okay, it's time to meet the
Okay.
time to meet the perpetrator. Which
One of my favorite characters.
What?
2, 3, 4. Did you miss me, Monte?
Oh shit, him again.
It's him, alright.
Grand miracle. Courtesy of the masked gentleman.
So now you can say the miracle did happen.
Soon be destroyed.
Very funny.
Those who submit to the power of the mask may be
And by the way, he's played by Yuri Lowenthal.
Okay.
they may not.
I'm guessing you like Yuri Lowenfeld in this game better than in Lost Future Twibs.
Actually, I think it's just fine in Lore.
Wise.
I think it's pretty awesome in Lost Future, but we'll get to that eventually. Anyway,
Well, I'm just saying that Twibs doesn't really like how Yuri Lowenfeld does the whole British accent in Lost Future. Oh, hey, Emmy.
How come
Oh, where'd
Emmy
you
gets-
come from, Emmy?
she
Emmy
arrived
on
here
a
first.
horse.
She arrived here first, so she could investigate some prior.
Okay.
Quick! Horseback!
We're actually gonna have a full episode dedicated to that. So
You hear that, Professor? I
Yes,
get
you
my
do.
own episode again.
poor Luke.
Everyone follow me.
Oh great, now we're going to be playing an endless runner in a Professor Layton game.
Actually, Professor, we are about to go horseback riding.
In fact, this may be what better time than bring up something that I love about this particular Layton game. This is, in my opinion, the best Layton game gameplay-wise, because not only do we have the best puzzles in the game in the series, it also has various gameplay set pieces depending on what's happening in the story. So in this one, we have to pay attention to which way the masked gentleman flies and follow him in the same direction. We start
We're
ourselves in
actually
the
having a horse riding set piece.
yeah.
And
Right,
a
start
lady
ourselves in the
Endless
touch.
runner. It should be on iOS.
The horse will stumble and slow down if you hit a barrel. Try to avoid them if you can.
Can you do it?
Picking up an energy carrot will give your horse a burst of speed, as Zelda taught us, allowing it to smash for barrels. So let's do it.
Let's do it.
Okay, there's also the fact that you have to pay attention to which path the masked gentleman takes, because if the more often you pick the correct path, the faster the set piece will be over. I also love the music playing here. Anyway,
I'm not quite sure this is how the planet works.
Ah!
reminds me a bit of the horse set piece from Uncharted 3.
I already made the joke.
Can you
Yeah,
just use the Can you just use the circle pad?
The circle pad? No, you have to use the touch screen. Oh, it works just fine, trust me. The Law 5 is great at using the touchscreen, as they've proven plenty of times.
Yeah, I'm sure it's fine.
Quick, he's getting away!
Oh, well, Luke, see here, I'm on a fucking horse.
Come on, Professor! If anything to go by from the promotional onto the crossover, you're pretty good at riding a horse.
True.
But it's a horse against a bird.
Well, you're very good at it.
Go faster, damn it!
I think we're catching up. See, Professor, I told you. If you put your mind to it, anything's possible.
I do put my mind to stuff, Luke. How do you think I got into the series in the first place?
Good point.
It's pity.
Alright,
the animators couldn't animate my motion capture properly.
Uh-oh.
Alright, so we're done.
Thank God.
Geez, my horse must really be on something. It's able to keep up with the larger horses like this.
We don't want you to feel left out.
Right.
Oops.
Huh?
Yeah, it's fine now.
What?
Whoa. Smoke bombs, that's the low. No, you don't.
Oh, my.
Are they pulling a big top?
Maybe I should have gone a little.
No. All of those were
Talking about
pyrotechnics.
the opening cutscene, Pedro. She's talking about the opening cutscene. You know how Maximilian also did that disappearing act, leaving his cape
Oh,
on.
that.
Yeah.
No, don't worry, Shiroy.
Okay.
Well, they technically were. I mean, it's the same thing, but yeah.
Using
Story-wise,
pyrotechnics.
no. They won't be pulling that.
So yeah, everybody's mystified by what happened.
When are we never?
Alright, second mystery.
Now you're probably
The
wondering what we were
Pacification
even
miracle.
doing
A number of people were
point.
turned to stone during the parade of Celebration Boulevard. Some members of the crowd appear to have witnessed the petrification as it occurred. Was this really some sort of miraculous act?
The crowds deserted Celebration Boulevard, leaving for
Well, they turned
stone
people to
statues of
stone.
a shut up that were seemingly living people just moments before. Do you ever let me finish my sentences?
There you, Professor.
I haven't said anything, Professor.
You did. I was
I
talking.
stopped, though.
I was saying my. But I was saying my.
Professor,
You just
Professor,
interrupted yourself, man.
Professor, calm down, Professor. You don't want to have another accident like
You're
last
messing up
time.
my CD debut.
It made me wish I never received that strange letter in the first place.
Yeah, of course. Typical
So yeah, once again Amy's telling the story like she was in last Spectre. So
And
let's say,
typical Layton fashion, we have to go back into the past a bit.
okay, so let's go back to see how this all started. Chapter 1, The Masked Gentleman.
Masked Gentleman.
So I'll get to voice.
Yes, you will.
And yes, there's field motions as well.
Oh my God.
I'm surprised they didn't have anything like this in the crossover.
Maybe because it looks like shit.
No. Oh, but Professor, by the crossover, your models look way better.
Yes, but I meant that's why we don't see scenes like this.
Well,
I really love this London theme,
scenes like
by the
this in
way.
Azure Legacy.
Okay, so let's listen to to Angela Lador, which has the most beautiful voice in this entire game.
What is it, Professor? Professor?
Laura Bailey.
Of course, Pedro.
Oh yeah, that reminds me, Pedro. You said that her and Troy Baker play a couple in this game.
No, they don't, but we'll get to that eventually.
Well, let me hear it then.
I trust this letter finds you well. I have read wonderful things about your work, Herschel. Or rather, Professor Layton.
Yes,
Never.
I'm a professor now.
It has been nearly
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's right, she's an
So
old
this is
friend.
Laura Bailey then.
So yeah, she's an old friend of the professor. So yeah, we're actually going to get some backstory on the professor. Ooh.
Ooh.
So Pedro, this is Laura Bailey then.
Yeah, this is.
I must be
Okay.
cursed by the Mask of Chaos, for it is now threatening to destroy our city.
It's a good example of how much range she has, because this doesn't sound at all like the kind of voices she usually does.
I don't know who else I can turn to.
And yes, I checked in behind the voice actors. It's really her.
However, if you can spare the time, I shall tell you all upon your arrival.
Don't tell them about that time in the boys' bathroom. That's very embarrassing.
Enclosed the address.
How she would know about something in the boys' bathroom,
I hope to see you.
She was a master of disguise.
Ah!
And I've grossed you out.
The Mask of Chaos? What is that?
It's a mask of chaos, Luke.
Rutledge wrote about it in his book, Ancient
It's the mask.
Hold
from
on,
the
hold
Jim
on. Pay
Carrey-
attention here.
According to legend, the mask bestows great power upon whoever wears it.
Oh, it's Jim Carrey then.
It's not Son of the Mask, is it?
Jim Carrey wasn't in that movie.
Thank God.
Well, I have taken a few.
We're talking about the mask.
Foreshadowing. I won't say which, but yeah. Anyway,
A few courses.
Did I leave something out, Professor?
Yes, you left out the part where I wore a cape and then became Superman.
That must have... Oh my god, so you were the British guy! You were Henry Cavill! You were the Superman who brought to Metropolis!
Yes, I was.
You got a lot to answer for.
Don't worry, I've already paid the bills.
If it's supposed to grant power,
by the way, I love the joke that's coming.
cursed by
Oh, right. Huge salary.
Yeah, here it is. Pay attention. I love this joke coming up.
Mm-hmm.
is your relationship with Angela?
Oh, shit.
Is she one of Professor Layton's lost loves?
I love her.
Emmy.
I love her facial expression there.
School days!
Jova, it's okay.
It's
Breathe.
okay, Jova. Brief.
I see.
I'll get you
Oh
ice
my
cream.
god.
Well,
Professor, you were Makoto?
to request from
Oh.
an old friend. Right,
Unless the old friend was an arsehole.
Why, yes, Luke. I suppose you're correct there.
Yep.
Yes, unless the friend's an arsehole.
she talks about a series of terrifying incidents. What do you think she...
Totally not
Because
like a
series
series
of
of
unfortunate
unfortunate
events was already
events game.
taken.
Safe.
Ha! I made a joke,
Know how we
Rose.
can find out.
Should we call it a draw?
Okay, third mystery.
Okay.
Okay,
The Mask of Chaos. It is said that the Mask of Chaos grants its wearer tremendous magical power. Could this power be behind the Masked Gentleman's so-called miracles?
It's odd. I always thought the mask's powers were just part of the legend.
Dude, it's your universe. You should be used to this sort of stuff by now.
Actually, Jova,
Even though...
chronologically, this is only his third.
I know. That's why I said, even though it's after Last Spectre, shouldn't you be expecting at least some out-of-place stuff? Because, there was a part with all dinosaurs and everything in Last Spectre.
So tonight's spectacle was but one of many.
Anywho, Shiroi, we're up.
Okay.
Emmy, were you able to find out anything that may help us for once?
She found out a lot.
As a matter of fact, yes. It seems our masked gentleman has turned up here about a month ago. First turned up here. He's been performing his miracles left, right, and center. It has the whole city in a frenzy.
Oh great, he's gonna have a Jesus thingy about him.
Actually, no. Actually, no.
Like this. These innocent people only wanted to watch the parade.
It's worrying to see this troublemaker able to act in impunity for so long. Presumably the police are struggling with the case, and I hope he doesn't get a superiority complex about himself and think he's God.
You know, for such a gentleman who's masked, he doesn't act like a true gentleman, does he?
They're trying to catch the culprit, but they can't do much without any leads on his identity, basically.
Oh, Shiroi burped?
No, I'm here.
Go ahead.
But given that they don't know how he does these miracles, I'd say it's pretty hard for them to pin down suspects.
So,
New
3DS technology, and we still can't figure out why Emmy sounds Welsh and then Londony. I see. Well, there's no time at the present. Let's start by investigating the immediate area.
Indeed. Which we'll do
Well,
right now.
Sykes is Welsh, at least.
Alright, usually when it comes to my Layton playthroughs, I use action replay to give myself infinite hit in coins so I can just streamline the overall process of getting hint coins. But in this one I can't, so we'll just have to, so this one will be a little, we'll actually have to...
Oh, Paige is actually going to do busy work here to get the hint coins.
I'm perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with hunting for a hint coin. It's just that I do it for the sake of the playthrough's pacing.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with searching for them.
Meanwhile, Emmy's taking some pictures. You never know when they'll come in handy.
Emmy, we can't use the 3DS camera, I'm afraid.
Aww.
About
It's a half-decent camera, though.
We'd best be on our guard. If the other miracles are anything like tonight's, we must be prepared for any eventuality.
So I guess this is one time when you would actually be hoping for the miracle never happen.
Shut up.
Oh, be careful, Professor!
Professor, there's no need to be so rude.
Go ahead.
Oh, Professor, there's something coming our way. There's someone coming our way. Let's ask him if he knows anything.
I've heard you the first time, Emmy.
Which we'll
I
do.
slipped up, Professor.
Which we'll do. Oh, look, it's Aldous!
Oh, Jen! Oh, goody.
We'll talk
And
about
I
him in
guess I'll make that in the next part.
Indeed, see ya.
You then.